Alright, yeah, and welcome back on into some more Magic Arena, and we are back again once more with our Mono Black Torment of Scarabs, Torment of Hailfire, Curses deck. Pretty fun. Pretty fun stuff. Right, without further ado though, let's get into the games. I'll see you there. Okay, we're in, and... this hand is interesting. No removal, but we do have all of the curses that we'd want, and a turn 4 Vraska's Contempt. We're also on the draw. It's not great. Is it shippable, though? I think I'll keep it. I don't know about this one, though. We'll have to see. Swamp go. Definitely drawing that swamp there was awful for us. He's off with a treasure map, and drawing another swamp, it was even worse. So yeah, just by the 2 lands on top, this was not a good keep. That being said, we have a Trespasser's Curse down before he's even played a creature. We've got a Torment of Scarabs coming up soon as well. If he doesn't pressure us, then his hand actually ends up being fine. A board wipe. Fair enough. Land go. Yeah, slowest hand of all time here, but... I mean, the removal would be stuck in our hand right now, so... the cards that I wanted in my opener actually haven't ended up being important. I'm a little worried about Ixalan's Binding coming up soon, but if he uses it on the Trespasser's Curse, then we can slam Torment of Scarabs a little safer. Torment's really the one that we want to slam down here, especially since he's putting up no threats for us to deal with. Ouch. Oh, that's interesting. Alright. So, I think I'm going to Golden Demise, because we just taxed him 3. The Torment of Scarabs is going to deal 3, but he gains 3 back if I don't wipe the board. The thing is... I can't play Torment next turn. I can only play 2 drops, which we don't have in hand. So actually, maybe we just actually go for this Torment of Scarabs here. This deck really could use Yeheni's expertise. I think every single day that I play Arena, I come up with a new Kaladesh blocked card that I could really use right now. There's Yeheni's expertise, there's Fumigate, Aetherflux Reservoir, Paradox Engine, Marionette Master. There's so many cards that I want. I just don't have access to them yet. Cast out for Torment of Scarabs? Yeah. Okay. That's fine, I suppose. This Cabal Stronghold will be online pretty soon, and judging by the fact that we're flooding out like crazy, we'll be getting there soon. Did I say my lands wouldn't untap because of Golden Demise? I thought this was 1-2's Reckoning. That was my bad. Not paying enough attention. It is 3:10 in the morning, so... you know. This is my only time to record, unfortunately. Ariel! Or Ariel. What are you doing outside that water? Cast down. Fair enough. No reason to throw out Cabal Stronghold just yet. It's pretty much just throwing Field of Ruin fodder at them if they end up finding one. So until I actually need to use it, I won't play it. Flips the Treasure Cove. Okay, going into attacks. We're gonna destroy Ariel. I don't think there's anything in black and white that he can use here. Cast down that knight, I guess, unless he plays something else here that's worthwhile post-combat. He's got plenty of mana, it's just whether or not he wants to use his treasures, which I highly doubt. I mean, you could have a... there's plenty of 2-drop knights. I'm assuming this is a knight deck. Kite, Sail, Freebooter. Sure. Well, I'll take out the 2-2 over the 1-2. Honestly, the flying doesn't really matter. It's pretty much their attacking power that I care about. So you can have a look at my my lands and get taxed. I really need something good, though. Torment of Hailfire is actually primed for a good spot here. Bontu's Last Reckoning, not so much. Alright. Pass the turn. I kind of want him to sacrifice those treasures, though, but, I mean, at the same time, those treasures, they're worth cards in his hand, but they're also worth sacrifice fodder to a Torment of Hailfire, so it's a little bit of a non-bit of value there. I'd love for him to empty his hand out, though, because Bontu's Last Reckoning right now is pretty sweet. There you go. We get the tax, we get to wipe more things off the board for our mana. It's pretty sweet. Yep, gets in for one. You get a treasure map. Well, I mean, this is the best way to do it, isn't it? Cabal's Stronghold. 1, 2, 3. We get 7 mana. And all it cost us was 4. So we can Bontu's Last Reckoning. And then treasure map and tap with our mana. We get to leave 4 open for next turn then. I think that works out the best way. I might be wasting mana here, I don't know. Either way, I don't think it's going to affect us too much. So we want to end step Scry. And probably upkeep Scry as well. So I want Torment of Hailfire, I think is literally the best card that we could possibly draw here. Cruel Reality as well, we can make that work. Forsake the worldly. Okay. Alright. There it is. Lyra Dawnbringer. We don't get to cast Cruel Reality just yet, so he's going to get a hit in, but he's going to have to sacrifice Lyra the turn after. So I'm still going to take it. So gets in for 5, 10-point life swing. Lyra, a god among angels. So we got 7 mana there. We got 4 mana for the Torment of Scarabs. Double whammy of Disgust. So even if he's got an Ixalan's Binding, there's still 3 things that he really doesn't want on board. Discards the what? The plank? Correct. If you're playing against this deck, just get rid of all of your removal. That's basically how it works. Because it's all dead. Don't run a single creature. Don't run a single way to get a creature either. Cast down. Fair enough. Pass the turn. Let's see which one he sacks. Anointed Priest would be my guess. Oh, nice. Fair enough. Draws his card for the turn. So he's basically, if he wants to not lose 3 life to the Torment of Scarabs, he has to hold that card in hand, essentially. Or it has to be a cast out / Ixalan's Binding. I'm going to take this one, just for extra information. This cast down might be just better on his follow-up play. Bishop of Binding. I mean, practically the same card, but this one comes back, so still going to hold it. Arch of Vraska, really nice stuff. Alright, so Cabal Stronghold. Tap 4, we get 7. We'll draw a card with 5 of that 7. Get a Field of Ruin. Alright, well, I'm going to be efficient with my mana, I guess, and I'm just going to take out the Bishop of Binding here. Let's use that little bit of floating mana. Cruel Reality kills the Anointed Priest. Then he has to take 3 or sacrifice his cast out. which we all know this is just not an option because it's holding another Torment under it. And Barbs his dude for 1 life, which he then loses to the Trespasser's Curse. We've basically got him locked here. He needs, yeah, he needs exile, and he's just not found it. Ooh, Diamond 3, is it? Yeah. 2nd level of Diamond. Beautiful. It's actually slightly competitive, actually. I don't think I gave this deck as much credit as maybe it deserves, but, you know. Alright, we're in, and we're on the draw. We've got a lot of 4 drops, 1 removal spell that we can actually cast. I think this is a mulligan. It does have our win condition in it, of course, but, I mean, you want these pretty much after your opponent's down to, like, 1 or 2 cards in hand and they're ready to start discarding repeatedly. It's kind of hard for them to win on top decks. So we're going to mulligan. Excuse me. This hand looks a little better. We got the turn 2 treasure map, or even turn 1 divest as well, to see if we can nick a creature. It's not too great against red deck wins, so hopefully we're in the 60% of the meta side of things where we can actually murder something. And I'll take the Moment of Craving, because that is definitely better for red deck wins. If this is dinos, then the Moment of Craving is actually not that great here. Oh boy, that's a thing. Okay, so I think probably want to take the Steel Leaf Champion, because if that survives, it's also harder to deal with. If that survives, then he can get his Galter out the turn after. Murph or Branchwalker, we got the Moment of Craving for. So yeah, I'll take the Champion. So he's playing mono, well, green-white, but I imagine he's very, very green focused. Thrashing Brontodon. That's annoying, but not the end of the world. See if he graveyards it. He does, okay. It's no longer annoying. So I'm actually going to save my Moment of Craving for his Jadelight Ranger in response to his Explore triggers. Because he actually has the potential to be a lot bigger. I could also just Doomfall it as well. That is an option. You know what? I might actually do that. Because he still gets the Explore triggers. And this way I get to prevent an extra 3 damage, so I'm creating 5 life, essentially, by killing this Branchwalker now. And then Doomfalling with the Exile to get rid of the Jadelight Ranger. Ouch. Maybe not. I might want to keep the Doomfall around, actually, since Carnage Tyrant is actually really difficult to deal with. So I'm going to treasure map. I'm going to look for removal for Jadelight Ranger. Hopefully by that point, Carnage Tyrant is the only creature on the board, and then we can Doomfall him. So let's go hunting. We know we don't have to worry about anything. I'm going to upkeep stop, or not. Why does the game suddenly decide it don't want to do that anymore? I don't get that. We could Karn. I mean, there's probably no reason not to Karn, right? Other than, of course, getting the Scry. Yeah, I guess I could Karn. It lets me see 2 cards, and then the turn after I can minus to go get the other one, so I could maybe, by that point, minus Doomfall and removal. Who knows? Yeah, let's do it. Get an upkeep stop as well for this treasure map. Set it now, because maybe I set it a little too late, maybe, and it skipped through.
I'll make use of that later.
Well, there's Jadelight Ranger removal, definitely. And of course, he isn't going to give it to me either, so... Runus' Monument, so... Carnage Tyrant's coming down next turn. 3's coming at Karn, which is fine. We can still minus if we choose to do so. Some nice removal. Trespasser's Curse, I'm going to bottom. He looks like big creatures are going to be his thing, so honestly I'd rather just like Torment of Scarabs him. Right. That's not bad. not bad at all. In fact, that is Carnage Tyrant removal. Although I think I can do without it. So let's just minus Khan and go Golden Demise, I guess.
Nothing is ever truly lost.
Wipe his board. I doubt Golden Demise is really going to hit too much from this point forward. Just looking at the stuff that he's got, it's pretty horrific. So I could take his Golter, I could tick up Khan, and I can Doomfall his Carnage Tyrant away. That's pretty sweet. So exile a creature. He's going to have nothing left, basically. Play the Cabal Stronghold. I'm going to tick up Khan.
A curious choice.
Vraska's Contempt and a treasure map. Not bad. Guess maybe gives us a treasure map. Yeah. So I can take that Golter out of his hand if I want to. Is there any way he can cast it off of a top deck? It costs 1 less. So it costs 11. I suppose it is possible. I can just flip my treasure map as well. Yeah, I'll just take it from his hand. It might even just get him to scoop if he's got a completely empty hand. Here's another reason for that. Should I flip my treasure map? I could play another treasure map off of one of the treasures, but it would cost me a card. I think I can be patient. I'm honestly in such a demanding position for our opponent that... Yeah, I think Steel Leaf Champion would have allowed him to cast the Golter there, actually. It was one of the things I thought he might have. Alright, flip the map. Don't want a Duress anymore. I want my Torment of Scarabs. Trespassers' Curses are okay as well. Removal, please. I know Khan's got a Vraska's Contempt we can use. I think I'll take the Vraska's Contempt from Khan. So let's Cabal Stronghold. Let's use our mana, shall we? Got 5 mana there. So 2 for the Curse. And then minus Khan. Vraska's Contempt, this champion. And then Treasure Map. To get that going with an upkeep stop. Ready to generate some more treasures, some more card advantage. I really do love treasure maps in this. Yep, that's fine. Ping ya. You haven't got any, yeah. There's nothing stopping me from actually targeting it. Which is good. Let me draw first. And then let's scry. Torment of Scarabs, nice. Draw the Torment of Scarabs. Go to our main. Did that in a really weird way, I understand. Right, pay 3. 5 mana there, so we can use 4 of it on the Torment, 3 of it on the Doomfall to take care of the Popard. It's another reason why these treasure maps are so important, because if you've just got more removal than they can possibly have creatures, which we do, then it becomes very, very difficult for our opponent to get out from underneath this kind of thing. If I'm drawing 2 removal spells for their 1 creature, for example, what can they possibly do, especially if they're discarding a card every turn? Getting rid of the Ronus' Monument. That's fair enough, because they are kind of, yeah, in an impossible situation already, and it's just a matter of time until I won. Not bad at all. Alright guys, well that's going to do it for today's episode. I do hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, like and subscribe, hit that little bell icon, all that jazz, and that will give you notifications when I release new videos. And I will see you all next time for some more Torment of Scarabs. Goodbye.